When thinking about a business, we need to really understand three key vocabulary words in order to really start thinking about how a business makes money. So, the first thing we need to understand is the word expenses. So, expenses would be like anything as a business that you would have to buy in order to make money. Okay, so I'm going to say that as money spent by the business. So when we think about our lemonade stand example, if you're a neighborhood kid and you want to open up a lemonade stand, you can't just start and say, okay, I'm going to make money now, right? You have to have a product. And unless you have really nice parents, you probably have to buy that product. So an example of an expense would be like you buying lemonade mix, or if you're old school, buying lemons and squeezing them. So buying the lemons is going to be an expense. Next, when you open up your lemonade stand, you're going to get income. Okay, so customer comes to you and gives you money. That money that they give you is income. So I'm going to define that as money given to the business. Okay, so we like money. Someone walks up to your lemonade stand, gives you $2 for a cup of lemonade. That would be an income. Now, income is not the way that businesses measure whether that they are successful or not, because you have to take into account money that you spent in order to make money. So that's where this word profit comes in. Profit is really thinking about the money that's left over after you take into account expenses. And really, what that comes down to is a pretty basic formula. You take your income, whatever money is given to you by the customer, and you subtract off any expenses, and that's going to be the money you have left over, right? So profit makes us exceedingly happy because it's money that we get to keep, and it's money that is new to us, right? It's not the money we spent to make the business. It's everything that is new, and we get to keep it. So let's look at an example. A group of 9th graders is organizing a t-shirt sale for their community service project. All proceeds will go to a local food shelf. They need to first design and print the shirts in order to sell them. They have the following list of expenses and predicted income for the project. So as I read through this list, I'm going to keep thinking about what that means. Okay, so an expense would be them spending money. So it looks like they have to pay someone to do the graphic design work, $175. It also looks like in order to actually get the t-shirts, to have them printed, all that good stuff, it's going to be $5.50 for each t-shirt that is printed. Okay? Now we start switching to the fun stuff, money that's coming in, right? So they've got income. They're going to sell those t-shirts for $15 each. It looks like they've also convinced 3 teachers to make a pledge of $20. So let's see how this plays out as we express it with an algebraic model. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to write an equation for the income. Okay, so this one's kind of nice because it labels it income, right? So we said that they're going to charge $15 for each t-shirt, and it looks like we're representing the number of t-shirts as n. So I'm going to multiply 15 by n because of that keyword each. And then we've got $20 given by 3 teachers each. So there's a couple ways I could write that. I could write that as 20 times 3. So this is a great expression. Or I can simplify that ending part because 20 times 3 is $60. So either of these expressions is great. Okay, and if we're writing an equation, we probably want to say that I is equal to this is equal to I. Next, we got to write an equation for our expenses. So same deal, this one's at least labeled for us. Looks like $175 is a flat fee. And then, again, with that keyword, each t-shirt, we're paying $5.50 just to have it made. This time I'm going to say E is equal to that. Here I have nothing to simplify, so really this should be my equation. Now, last but certainly not least, if I'm writing an equation for the total profits, remember, that's the money that this group is going to get in the end to donate to the food shelf. So we talked about this. P is equal to all of that income, all the money coming in, minus those expenses. Okay, so this is where we have to be really careful. So P is equal to the income. So I'm going to write down my expression, 15N plus 60. And what I'm subtracting off is this entire thing. So if you ever need to make like a group of something, that's when we use parentheses. So 175 and that $5.50 N. The reason why this matters is because we are subtracting 175 and we are also subtracting $5.50 from each t-shirt. What we can also do is make this more simple. So what I mean by that is we can group the parts of the expression that represent the t-shirts, and we can simplify that. So 15N minus 5.5N is going to give me 9.5N. Similarly, right, the $60 that the teachers are donating, we have to subtract off the 175, which gives me a negative number, which sounds kind of funny. But if I think about this situation, given the fact that I had to pay so much to have the t-shirts designed, and I only got $60 in donations, it's not all that surprising that I have a little bit of cost that I'm going to have to make up for at the end. So it looks like I have $115 that I'm kind of sitting at right now that I've already paid for, that I'm hoping to make back with these t-shirt sales.